You may look the part, you may even talk the part, but if you don't smell the part, you'll definitely be termed as an imposter. Today we're here for part 2 of the video. Guys, I'm so excited. We had good reviews about the last episode regarding how to invest in perfumes. If you haven't watched it, go watch that video. I spoke about a few reasons as well as my personal journey in discovering perfumes and investing in perfumes. Today, particularly, we're here to tell you the nuances of investing. And part of investing in perfume is to have a firm knowledge, a firm base about perfume types, about the categories of perfume, how to purchase them, and the various categories of them. So today specifically, we want to talk about perfume, how to wear it, how to buy it, and what to look for in perfumes. Come closer. Let's talk about it. Have you ever heard the terminology, wear perfume? Or maybe you've heard the phrase along this line, what perfume are you wearing? This shows that perfume is actually an addendum to what you wear, your outfit. So regardless of what you wear, regardless of how you talk, the perfume that you're wearing also makes a profound statement about your status, also creates lasting impression, also sets you apart as an alpha male or as an alpha female, and makes you distinct wherever you go. So when you encounter people on a daily basis, ensure that you wear perfume. So let's get the conversation started. What does it mean to actually wear perfume? Let me explain. So firstly, your body is made up of oil. Let's put it this way. Your top layer, the top layer of your skin, has certain pores in which there are fatty layers that produces oil. Now, perfume in general, I'll give you an example of this perfume. This perfume is called Insoloro. Now, Insoloro is also made of oil as well. So every single perfume you invest in is made up of oil. Now, the concentration of the oil is determined by the category it is in specifically. So we have, like, from the bottom, we have eau de fraiche, which contains about 5% of the concentrated oil, and which they use to manufacture the perfume. We have eau de cologne, a higher percentage. We have eau de toilette. Now, eau de toilette has about 10 to 15%, and we have other perfume, which I believe a lot of brand also has these days. And then we have perfume, which is like 80 to 90% of pure perfume oil, which is made and it constitutes of it. So when you're going to buy or invest in a perfume, the first thing you have to look for, particularly, is the category of perfume. So is it eau de fraiche, or is it eau de toilette, or is it eau de cologne, or is it eau de perfume? Now, majority of the perfumes out there might be in these two categories. Eau de toilette, they are the most popular, or eau de perfume. And if you're of the top tier brand, if you have like this majestic taste, you go for perfume, which has like higher concentration of the perfume oil, or you go for perfume oil of itself that has about 100% of the perfume oil. So if you look at the typical perfume, it has like 3 segments. You have the base notes, you have the middle notes, and you have the top notes. This is very important to note because when you go to buy a perfume, it's important to know the various constituents of those bases, and it shows what the perfume is made of and how the smell characteristically projects. Now, there are 2 terminologies we have to note first of all when it comes to perfume. We have to know projection. That means when you apply the perfume, the smell it gives out. That is projection. Secondly, you have to learn what we call sillage. Sillage talks about how long the lastiness of the perfume on your body. That's why it's always advisable when you buy perfume, you spray it on your skin, not on clothes, not on the cover. You spray it on your skin because your body is made up of oils. And so the oil of the perfume has to mix with the oil of your body to give you projection. And when it gives you projection, you'll be able specifically to discern whether this perfume's projection is appealing to you. Fragrance in general is subjective. What might smell nice to you might smell overwhelming to me. And what might smell nice to me as well might be a little bit off for you. So we were talking about the base notes. Now, we have aquatic perfumes. Aquatic perfumes have base notes that mimic the sea. Now, you cannot squeeze the sea, but you can actually replicate the smells of the sea. These are like fresh smells, like seaweed smell. They give you this kind of fresh smell. These are aquatic perfumes. Secondly, you also have oriental perfumes. Oriental perfumes are the most diverse set of perfumes. They have a mix of different base notes and top notes. They have like bergamotes, sunflower, spicy, wood, and all those things. Third category is floral perfume. Now, when you apply floral perfume, you smell like flowers. Now, these are smells ranging from rose, bouquet of flowers. Now, moving on, we also have what we call food perfumes. Now, these are perfumes when you apply them, you smell like food, like you smell edible. You smell fresh. They have this bubblegummy type of feel and type of taste. These are called food perfumes. Moving on, we have leather perfumes. Now, leather perfumes, they mimic the taste or the smell of leather in particular. So when you apply them, you almost smell like leather. Next, you also have woody perfume. Now, woody perfume tend to be more masculine. Now, we're talking about oud, we're talking about sandalwood. These are ingredients, if you don't know, look them up. These are ingredients that makes perfume more manly, more masculine, like bergamot. These are ingredients in the notes. So in no particular order, all of these things that we have talked about, some perfumes can fall under various categories. And sometimes you just have to look at the base notes. What is it made up of? Because there are also other perfumes that are called fruit perfumes. Perfumes that are citrus. You have perfume that are spicy. They have this piercing smell. They do almost like when you apply it, it gives you this burning, tingling sensation. Moving on, we've established 3 things. The first thing is the perfume is made up of oil. Your body also is made up of oil. So when you want to apply perfume, apply directly in the pulse areas. The pulse areas refer to those places where you normally will feel your heartbeat, or you feel like your temperature rises. Those places where it's warm. Now, the reason why you want to apply there is because the perfume will have to take some time. You heard the word that something is cooking. The perfume will have to mix. And with your body temperature, will sort of mix with the oils of the fragrance and then gives you that projection. And it also makes perfume last longer as well. So we also established about the categories of perfume. We spoke about all the perfume, spoke about all the toilets. You have to know the category you are shopping for. Now, there's some other toilets based on the notes that they have, they're stronger. And you have other perfume also which are a bit weaker, right? So it depends on your personal preference. Like I said earlier, perfume is subjective. Widely speaking, let's talk about the various categories of perfume. In this economy, it is not easy for you to put $200, $300 in a bottle of perfume, right? We're all trying to survive. So we talk about the first category, imitation perfumes. These are basically replications of famous scents, famous brands, in which you reproduce it in a bottle and make it budget friendly. If you think about fragrance world, they have a lot of collection. One of the amazing things is, if you think about Smart Collection has most of the smells, most of the top brands. Like if you're talking about Aqua de Jour, if you're talking about Bomb de Blast, Spice Blast, Yves Saint Laurent, and all this particular type of smells and fragrance, you can actually find them budget friendly in this category. So Smart Collection, apply it, see if you like it, try to understand the base notes, try to understand what particular notes the perfume constitutes of. Moving on. We have the next one, which we call designer perfumes. Now, designer perfumes tend to be very expensive. Now, these are ones that you can get directly from the manufacturer. We're talking about Carolina Herrera. We're talking about Issey Miyake brand. We're talking about Dolce & Gabbana. We're talking about Dior. We're talking about Coco Chanel as well. Now, these are perfumes that are designer brands. It's a brand. So Yves Saint Laurent as well is an exclusive perfume brand. They are meant for luxury, they are meant for class, they're meant for ultimate sophistication. So you might want to consider first by going budget friendly, trying your hands on perfume before you can actually invest. Because these perfumes typically can be around $70, $80, $100, $200. They are very, very expensive. Moving on, we'll talk about the last set of perfumes. These are called niche perfumes. Now, niche perfumes have a particular scent. If you're among the top few people who want to smell distinct, you don't want to have the regular oud smell around in the streets or barakats around, you want a distinct smell. This is where you go to niche perfumes. Now, niche perfumes makes you stand out because they are meant to be exclusive. They are meant, or they are manufactured for a select few, for a particular category. So niche perfumes also is something you could look into. There are certain niche perfume categories. I'll display on the screen and then you take a look at them if it's worth considering or if it's worth your time. Perfumes are very expensive, but like I said, it's not that you are buying, you are investing, and every investment has a dividend. Now, from creating lasting impressions, boosting your self-esteem, to making people take you serious, to standing apart from the crowd, it's an investment worth making. I can't stress this enough, guys. Invest in perfumes. You can start on budget-friendly options, move your way up as you increase in knowledge and as you increase in finance, as you increase your budget, however it is. Make sure you invest in perfumes. Because what you wear is important. No matter who you are, how you dress, or what you say, it's incomplete if you don't smell the part.